Hey everybody, it's Jane Johnston with the Briar Hill Group at Remax Camosa, and I'm here for our second last 30 and 30 with Carolyn Harries-Duncan. Carolyn is a rep for Beautycounter, and we have done a virtual pickup of some products. So Carolyn, what I thought I'd do, I haven't touched them since we talked.
Okay.
Katrina is going to do them with me. So I thought maybe what you could do is show me what you have. I'll hold them up and you can explain it.
Yep.
And then I'll have a record.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, and then I'll put them in. Okay, let's start small. What's this?
So that is the night cream that is part of the Counter Time line. So I gave that to you because that's one of my favorite products, and you put it on at night before you go to bed. It's a very thick emollient cream. It's part of this line. This would be
To your right.
Yeah. So that is part, there's 5 pieces in the line. That would be part of it. And
So I put this on at night?
there, you put it on your face, yeah. And so all of these have ingredients called Retinatural, and it is Bacchiol and Swiss Alpine, and it's an alternative to using retinol. So Beautycounter products are clean, safe products. They choose to not include 1,800 ingredients that have been shown to be problematic, toxic, things that interfere with your endocrine system, which is related to your hormones and can cause problems in the body. So retinol can be highly toxic. So that particular cream has ingredients that will work on fine lines, and there's no toxicity.
The one thing I would say about beauty products is they need to really say what they're for, because
Okay, so the reason that's in that little jar is because that's a sample jar.
Yeah.
So what I did was I just put some of that in there so that you specifically, because I wouldn't give that to your daughter because it's not a demographic for her. So I put that in specifically for you. And so ordinarily I would be either doing a virtual one-on-one with somebody, and I would talk them through what the ingredients are, or you can go to the beautycounter.com/yen-ca/CarolynHarries-Duncan. It will take you directly to my business page for Beautycounter.
Yeah, I got it here.
Right, so all the ingredients and all the products are listed on there. So this is a concealer. So can you see at the end of it, you've got a pump at the end of the pen. So you just pump it. It's already primed. So you just pump it once.
Yeah.
It will give you some product, and you're going to put a few lines underneath. A little bit goes a long way, so just be aware.
Okay, hold on a second. I have to look at myself.
That's okay. Just a few little lines anywhere that you would have any kind of dark circles or areas that you might want to minimize or conceal slightly. And what I would do, Jane, is I would just press, because that's an area where, the skin is very fragile.
Yeah.
So instead of rubbing, I would just press lightly with your fingertips.
Do you recommend one of those, like, go ahead. Like a sponge? Yeah.
You can use a sponge, yeah. I tend to like my fingertips because there's a little bit of oil on your fingertips. So that actually disperses it a little bit more, and I'm frugal about everything. So I don't want to lose half my product on a sponge.
Gotcha.
But like I said, so these are very luxurious high-end products. And so you really just need a small amount of any of them. Quite often I find people, if they're buying products, you know, in the drugstores or whatever, quite often it's like shampoos and things. You just slap them on because, you know, you're not really paying that much attention. With these products, a little bit goes a long way. The pigments are very intense and they're very high-end, very well created products. So they do a fabulous job. So this is brand new. So this is a 2-step system, and this would be perfect for Katrina because this is for people who are starting out in skincare. They don't necessarily have a regime. There is a cleanser and there is a moisturizer. And both of them, the base ingredient is coconut. So it's really got a lovely coconut kind of smell. And that would be something that if somebody really just wants some great products, that it's an easy one too. You cleanse your skin, you put a moisturizer, you walk out the door. Those would be the ones that I would recommend.
Okay, I'm just gonna feel
the texture.
Is it, do I have to take something off?
It's probably sealed because they're brand new products.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to put it on my hand.
Okay.
Feels good.
Yeah.
You can see one is, I'm a bit dehydrated. So
Yep.
you can see this one, I put it on. Let me just see if it gets.
I had a slight coconut. We don't use fragrances very often. If there's a fragrance in something, it's normally a natural fragrance. Yep, it looks really good. Does it have a little bit of a coconut scent?
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And so that particular moisturizer is $38. I would say that would probably last somebody, if they're using it, say twice a day, that moisturizer would probably last about 2 to 3 months because you really don't need that much. So it's good for people that are starting out and maybe money is a little bit scarce.
Okay.
So the pink one that you're holding is a lip gloss. That one has a little bit of flavor to it. I think that's probably a tangerine flavor.
Katrina's been using this.
And does she like it?
Do you like it? Yes.
And those, because these are clean, safe products, if your kids get hold of your makeup bag and they start using things, they're not harmful, right? So when I used to take care of the 2 little girls, they always wanted to have my lip gloss and put it on. And quite often I didn't want them to because, you know, there are things before I was doing Beautycounter, but that would be completely safe for them. The other one that you have in your hand, so that's a spot corrector. So there is a line called Beautycounter Control Line, and it's for people that have problematic skin. So if anybody's dealing with any kind of skin sensitivity or a little bit of acne prone to breakouts and things like that, there is a line for that, and that's part of that line. So if you have a little pimple at nighttime and you put a little dab of that onto the pimple, pretty much the next day it's gone. There's a really nice cleanser that's got the jojoba beads. I think I gave you some little samples of that. There is a matte moisturizer, so there's no sheen to it because, you know, when you have problematic skin, yeah, that's the pore cleanser. There's a moisturizer that gives you a matte finish, and there is an all-over treatment. That's an eye rescue cream, so that's a lovely eye cream. There are different levels in the lines, so it goes from your very basic level, if you have no problems, to the skin control, to the medium kind of issues that you have, to the more mature skin. There's something for every skin type.
Okay.
And there is, if you go onto the website, there is a little tests that you can go through, and you can put in the issues that you have with the skin, and it will tell you what your skin type is and what would be the best remedies for the things that you're experiencing. So, yes. So they're both the same thing. That is a resurfacing peel. So there's some new packaging. Some of these things have been rebranded. That anything that you have there that is in a little square package is because it's a sample. So anybody who's looking to get samples to see if they would like them can contact me at whattowearwithcarolyn@gmail.com or on my What to Wear with Carolyn Instagram or Facebook, and I can send them samples or drop them off. But this is the resurfacing in the full size.
Right.
And all you do with that is it is a clear, here, you put this on, and you rub that in. You leave it on your skin overnight, and if you have any kind of imperfections, little discolorations, it breaks down the impurities overnight, and when you wake up the next morning, you have this beautiful glow. Nothing will actually peel off. When it says peel, it just means it's dissolving those impurities. There's nothing that will peel off or leave you feeling like, you know, you're losing skin or anything. It's just a very gentle, it's like a gentle exfoliation that you just put on your skin and let it work through the night.
What about that?
That is the charcoal mask. That's one of our best sellers. Once you use that mask, you never use any other mask. It is charcoal. You can put it over your entire face and neck. It's good for men and women or teens. If teens are having problematic skin, it's really fantastic. It's very calming. It's very soothing. It gets into the pores, and the charcoal pulls everything, all those impurities out of the pores. You can do it as a spot treatment if you have like a T-zone, and you just do it on your forehead, your nose, and your chin. You don't have to go all over the face. If you had a little breakout on your chin, you could just put it on that area. So it's really whatever you would like to do. That is brand new. This is
very bright.
Very bright. And it is very bright because it has turmeric and camu, which are fabulous antioxidants. I'm going to show you right here. When it's on your skin, it is that beautiful yellow color, like really sunny. That's why they chose that gorgeous yellow color for the packaging. And it is a C serum. So it's vitamin C, and this is 10% stable vitamin C in the product. You put it on after you've cleansed your face, either in the morning. Some people put it on in the evening, but I like to put it on in the morning. You cleanse your face, and then you put it on, and it's an antioxidant, and it is fantastic. I love this product. It's only been available for about 2 weeks. It's a brand new product.
Okay.
It's a stable vitamin C.
Okay, I forgot this one.
That is a lip gloss. It's gorgeous. When you put it on, just use a little tiny bit, and then just, yep. And take your finger, Jane, and go like this.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that.
Well, what it does is it removes any of the excess that's around that gets onto your teeth. Yeah. So that's a really great way of just making sure that you don't have that little area that builds up.
Okay.
And it's got a little tiny, does that one have a little bit of a mint?
No, it's sweet.
Okay. Different ones will have a different taste. Some of them have a little bit minty. That one doesn't have any particular flavor. It's not a flavored lip gloss. It's a regular lip gloss. That's a full size. There are some that are a smaller size.
Okay.
So this one, sorry, the one in the, I'm touching my computer like you can see me. Yes. So I let you take that one specifically. If you take the lid off, that is a fabulous cleanser.
Mm-hmm.
So it works like a deodorant stick would. You put it on your face, it's a stick. But once you put some water on, it will turn into a milk on your face. It's got vitamin C in the cleanser. And it's fabulous if you're traveling because they won't take it away. So if you're using a overnight suitcase, they won't confiscate it because it's not a liquid. So it's a really great travel piece.
Conta Cuesta, how much?
So that one is, give me a second, because there are so many products. I don't know every product off the top of my head. So what's the next one while I'm looking?
It's okay. We can edit it. Dew Skin.
Dew Skin is one of our top sellers. It is like a BB cream. So it is a tinted moisturizer with a 20 SPF. So you just put a little pump because it does go a long way.
I find like I have quite a red tint on my skin.
Yes, and so that will tone it down. Now with the Dew Skin and also the concealer that you had on, we will match whatever color you need to your skin tone.
I find in the summer too, like I have quite a red.
And that's why the Dew Skin with the concealer in your skin tone in the color that you would need would be a perfect product for you. And with the Dew Skin, that's why it's called a Dew Skin, because it does have a moisturizing effect. It won't go matte. So if I like the fact that my skin looks a little bit dewy, I don't like things when they look so matte, but it just evens everything out. It will calm down some of the redness. And the fact that it's got the 20 SPF is fantastic because that's what we need every day.
You have to make sure you like, you know, rub it in.
Yeah, but it blends in so easily. I don't know if you noticed, but when you put it on, it kind of disappears almost like you would put, you know,
A moisturizer.
a moisturizer. Yeah.
Okay. How much is that one?
So that one, the Dew Skin, is I can put all these prices up.
You can send it to me and we can.
$56.
Holy smokies! And how much is this one?
So that one, I haven't found that one yet. I'm gonna look online.
Okay.
But keep in mind that I bought a Dew Skin last October. And I use it pretty much every day, and I'm still using it.
Okay.
So it is one of those products that, you know, sometimes if you're thinking about products that you're getting in the drugstore that you don't know what is in them, you don't know how they've been formulated, these are definitely going to be a little bit more than those, but they're safe, they're clean, and they do last a long time. This eye cream that I have,
Yeah.
which is part of the Counter Time, so that's the size of it. I bought one of those last September, and I just finished using it. This is my brand new one. I just finished using it about a week ago, and I use this twice a day, every single day. I never miss with this. I used to have my eyelid was starting to hood a little bit where it drops down a little bit. And I literally.
It was starting to what? Where it dropped down?
It would drop, like the eyelid was starting to droop a little bit. I use this much. Yeah. And I do that for both eyes. So I just do a little dab on both eyes, and then you just work it in. And I do that every morning, and I do it every evening. And this is the one with the Resnatural, which has got the products that mimic retinol. And so it lifted my eyelids a little bit, and it cut down on some of the fine lines. And so this has lasted me September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. It pretty much lasted me 8 months.
Okay.
So I would say that any of the products, they are long lasting. So you do get your money's worth. That, I believe, is the
lotion.
That is a body lotion.
Hydrating body lotion.
Yes, that's the hydrating body lotion. Little bit of a citrusy scent. And just works in beautifully.
Yep.
And that can go all over the body.
So when people have a party with you, what do you do?
So that form that that little booklet that you have, do you get the citrusy? Yes.
Yeah.
So that's got information inside that tells you all about the party. So you have what we call a social, and you invite people to come, and based on the products that are sold, you can get free products, you can get products for 50% off, and basically people can either go directly to my website through Beautycounter and put the order in through that. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just put out on Facebook and I'll say I'm doing a bulk order. Some people don't like getting things where there's packaging, or they don't want it coming to your home. Sometimes some of the ladies don't want their husbands to know what they're spending on their products. By the way, that lip gloss looks really great on your lips, just so you know. So I will do a bulk order, and I'll order it in. It'll come to me directly. There's privacy. You don't have to give your credit card information if that's something that you don't like. Then people will e-transfer me whatever it is that they have ordered, and I'll just get one package, so you're not, harming the environment by getting something to your door. If you do put an order in online, it comes directly to your door. So basically for a social, you just hook up with the girls and you have a glass of wine and you try all the product and you see what's coming out and what's new, and you learn about the fact that these are products that are safe. And a lot of people are having hormonal issues, myself included. I wish I'd known about these products when I was having so many hormonal issues, because I think they might have been really good at that time. The founder of the company, Greg Renfrew, really started the company because she had so many girlfriends who were getting sick. And a lot of times when they were getting sick, it was to do with their adrenals, their endocrine, their thyroid. They were getting ovarian cancer, whatever it was. And she started making this connection between things that you're putting onto your skin, it absorbing and creating problems. So one of the things I love about it is that was the reason it was created in the first place. There are a lot of companies that are now starting to create a clean line within their brand, but it's not their focus. The entire focus of Beautycounter is, number one, to have clean, safe products for everyone. And the advocacy is that she has been to Congress and sat down in front of Congress to push Congress to actually regulate the beauty industry, so that everyone would have to be transparent about what they're using, where it's sourced, and what it does to your body.
Okay, so last thing.
Yep.
Is Beautycounter.
That's for men. So there is a women's line, there is a men's line, there is a line for the kids, there is a line for babies. Everybody is covered. I didn't give you a lot of makeup, but any makeup that you normally use, we have mascaras, we have eyeliners, we have blush. They do really great recycle. Everything is recyclable. All the packaging is recyclable. Yep, so you've got a shaving cream, you've got a exfoliated cleanser, and you've got an oil-free face lotion for the men. There is also a charcoal body bar, which is fantastic. The men love it. So there is a whole line. But things like this is one of their eye palettes. So these are eyeshadows with that little mirror.
Yeah.
And what they've done is when you're finished with these eyeshadows, that mirror comes out. So now you keep the mirror and you can put this in recycling, and it is completely recyclable. They are very focused on everything, you know, being recyclable. So this is all made from paper and it's magnetic. So that's why that goes back in. So they just do a really fabulous job with the packaging, with the way it's displayed. I will say that they have the most fantastic sunscreens, mineral sunscreens, good for the oceans, not harmful to coral or anything like that. This one is a stick. It's a 30 SPF. I use this all the time. I have it in my handbag, and when you put it on, it doesn't do that kind of white thing where you get all the streaks. There's about 4 or 5 different types of sunscreens. So, you know, they're great for the kids, for everybody else. I love the products. I just share the products with people. I tell them about it. I get paid for every single product I buy. Whether I buy it for me or whether I'm putting an order in for somebody else, I get a commission on everything I buy. It's direct selling. So if anybody needs something to tide them over while times are hard right now, it's very easy to get into. You get into it for your own reasons, but you can have a nice little sideline and you get to use products that are safe.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to try tonight. We're going to try the face mask.
Okay.
So we'll let you know how it goes.
I have to say the lip gloss and the Dew Skin look great on you. What does Katrina think?
What do you think, Katrina?
Looks good.
Yeah, it does. So yeah, it's something that I got into it because I was using a tinted moisturizer with an SPF that I really loved, that I was getting downtown at DMK.
Mm-hmm.
And it was $185.
Holy smokes.
And it was a really fantastic product. It had a whole bunch of vitamins and all kinds of things in it. And I really loved it. But honestly, I could not justify paying that much for something. So I tried the Beautycounter. I loved it. It was clean and safe. No brainer.
Is this how you hold a party for somebody? Or a social?
If it was a virtual party, yeah, we would do something like this. I would go through everything. I would probably send them some samples beforehand so that they could try some things. And then we would go on the website together so that I can walk them through the different areas and what's available and all the different choices. On the website, you can see what all the colors are for the lipsticks and all the levels of the foundations and the Dew Skin and all that kind of thing. The baby line, the men's line. There's a lot of information online, but there's also great information on their website about how they ethically source things, how they do their testing. They show every single ingredient that's in there. It's a really transparent website. That's their whole thing, is to be completely transparent.
What is the website? Is it beautycounter.com?
Beautycounter.com. Yeah, so if you go onto beautycounter.com, make sure that you're on the Canadian site, and then everything is right there. And then if you want to place an order and you're just on beautycounter.com, then when you're ready to place the order, it will say, do you want to tie into a consultant? And you just put my name, Carolyn Harries-Duncan, and then that will go through my page, and then I will follow up with people.
Okay, let me just see here if I've got it right, okay? Hold on.
Yep. And it has toned down that redness a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Again. But you know, that's a very normal thing. A lot of people have that same issue.
Well, I'm like Northern European.
And I find sometimes what I do too is I have the number 1 and the number 2 in the dew skin, because at different times, you know, if I get a bit of a tan, then I need a little bit of a different color. So I can mix the colors. If it's a little bit too light, I can make it a little bit darker. If it's a little bit too dark, I can make it a little bit lighter.
Okay.
Go to beautycounter.com and make sure you're on the Canadian site. In the top, I think, left-hand corner or right-hand corner, it'll say US or Canada. And that will give you your correct pricing. Right now, there is 20% off for anybody who is a new customer. And there is a thing called a Band of Beauty member. If you buy a certain amount of product, then you can pay $29 for the year. You become a Band of Beauty member, and that gives you credits to use for your next purchase. It gives you a free gift. It gives you free shipping and things like that. So,
Okay, awesome.
okay.
All right. So we'll do the mask, and we'll let you know how it shows up.
And then after you've done the mask, put a little bit of the peptide cream on overnight. You can put on, after you've done the mask, you can put a little bit of the resurfacing peel if you like, and then you put the moisturizer right on top. The next day you wake up and it's like, pow, gorgeous. It's like this, you do that, it'll like blow your mind, Jane.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me.
No problem. And we'll let you know,
yes,
everybody, what the mask turns out like.
Yes. All 4 of you can do it together.
Yeah.
That's why we'll do 2 packs. That pack will do 2 applications at least, one of the packs.
Okay.
And the small, you know, the small square ones, if it's the eye cream, that will probably last you at least a week.
Okay.
So, you know, like use them sparingly because they do go a long way.
Okay. Awesome.
And great for travel.
Okay. I believe you.
Okay, Jane.
Thank you. See you later. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.